I went broke after making my first 10K month. I know it sounds insane, but that's what happened to me. I thought I made it, I thought I was starting to get profitable, which I was. But a lot of factors made me go back, a lot of steps back, which could not sustain the profitable version of me. Let me give you a background story, okay? My name is Wen. I've been trading for almost 3 years. After 2 years, I received my first payout from trading. Around a month ago, I actually hit my first 10K month from trading. But how did I hit that? I hit that after losing all my accounts. I got a 150K account that I passed and I could have made money on, which I did. And I ran into 13K profit on the account. And that was my actual first ever 5-figure month. But the thing that changed from then to now is market conditions, okay? If you have been trading, you know that there is a lot of instability right now in the markets. But this is not the only factor why I actually have not made any money at all this month. At all. This is just one reason. But we will get to that later. So my first 10K month, I did it where I was actually in a very clear mindset. I was live streaming and everything. I was just starting to live stream. But also, the streams actually started to become a little bit toxic, in my opinion. You know, if there is support, there is hate as well. So with more people watching the streams, you know, I'm gonna get more hate as well. But I do want to, you know, see your comments and really respond to y'all. But some comments are just distracting me from trading actually. Which, you know, would you want public eye to watch you trade or just stay quiet and trade, you know? Of course it's gonna be better just trading alone and not having external factors. For example, I'm in a long and someone says short. That's just gonna confuse my brain, you know? But other than the stream, right? Why have I went broke after making 10K month, okay? So on that 150K account, right, I had 5K left after all the payouts, and I blew 5K in one day, okay? I blew it in one day. I had no risk settings. I just blew it. One day, 5K, minus 5K, and minus the account. So then I was left with 0 accounts, and that's why I decided to start making the 0 to 10K month series, starting from scratch. Because I was actually starting from scratch. Because the 10K I made with only one account, which I think it's very impressive. So then I started buying more accounts, sets of 5. I was over pouring the money that I already made into those new fundeds that I end up blowing. So actually, you know, the mentality is always I'm investing into myself and I'm investing in those accounts to make more money. But what if you blow those accounts and you receive nothing back? So no ROI, no return on investment. That's the dangerous zone that I been falling into, just overbuying accounts. I think it's an ego thing as well, because imagine you just made a good amount of cash, so you know you can make it back and everything. It kind of sounds like a gambling mindset, you know. I can always make it back. I can always make it back. Yes, in theory, yes, you can make it back because you already have the skill to do so. But I think there is a version of you that's gonna get control over your disciplined version in those cases. When you don't have anything, you want everything. And when you have everything, you might even be more greedy. or just protect your capital. I think the profit game has been too gamified, okay? It has been too, yeah, gamified. We're not taking those accounts serious at all, bro. We're just rinsing and putting all the money back in. I've talked about it in many occasions that one of my biggest mistakes was reinvesting everything back. Money management. I do not know how to manage properly my money, where to spend it. And I've tried to ask my parents, right? But they just don't give me the answers. So I just have to, experience making stupid decisions. I try to ask them, but they just shrug it off. They say, I don't know. So okay, damn. So I need to keep on, I guess, fading in a sense to actually know how to pour my money. So I spent a lot of cash in evaluations that I blown or funded that I did not get a payout on. The past few months, actually just the last month, since all of this is very recent, okay, I just spent the majority of my money that I made in the new accounts, and I'm not too proud of it because then I get left with nothing because there is no income. Okay, if I reinvest everything, where's my income? I don't have an income. So even though 10K seems like a good amount, it's really not. Any amount of money that you have, it's so spendable. There is levels of spending, and I'm a stupid spender. Like, I admit that. At least a chunk, like 10% of the revenue, I always invest it, but I cannot touch. Other than that, I spent a good amount to come to this new city and try to live a bit here. And like 3 days ago, I spent like in total 1.3k euros into accounts that I blown. Okay, I have blown it all. But one interesting thing is I met up with a friend that I've been new since a lot of time, and we just catched up here and checked the city out together and stuff. He suddenly decided to give me 100 euros. Okay, first time re-meeting. I think he just see the vision, and I know you're watching this, bro. What's up? He decided to send me 100 euros. I bought one account, which I passed in 2 days. And the second day of meeting, he sent me another 100 to buy me another account. So I'm really grateful. And he said, we had a lot of conversation, okay? But something that stood out a lot, when I said the good traders copy trade, okay? And that was all copy trading, right? Even back in the day when I was, I guess, profitable, I think it just goes from month to month, honestly. And a lot of external factors, because the market is not just linear. The market is just very manipulated when trumps. So a lot of times is unpredictable, which this is the moment where the markets are pretty unpredictable with all those war news and uncertainty. I told him that the good traders copy trade. And since I was doing all those bad habits in this month, he just made me realize that right now I'm a bad trader. I cannot be doing what a profitable trader is doing right now, because I'm just not into the mindset right now. I'm acting like I'm a profitable trader, so I should act like one. Take the steps to rebuild the profitable version of myself. Because right now, realistically, I cannot afford to copy trade. It would just take too much risk on my table. It's too much risk for someone that's not following his rules. So that was very nice. I think he kind of put me in the right place right now of mindset. And I can see from how I trade that I'm really greedy right now. It happens when, like last month, okay, I was still like in the disciplined mindset. But after you get break even a lot, you know, your trade does not go in your way for a long period of time, then you just crash out at some point, bro. It's very natural to do so, but I think I just fell into it a lot. I just fell into the undisciplined self of me, which right now I have to dig it out again and again. And I think the only way that I can actually dig it out again and become a 5-figure trader again is to actually put hard rules into the system. Whenever I hit this, my computer shuts off. Okay? Because, okay, what does the undisciplined version of me do? I sit on the charts, maybe I get break even, I try another time, another break even, another small loss. Now I oversize. Maybe I hit another, and I hit a good trade. But what does my mind think, bro? That I need more. Become greedy again, risk more. Maybe I risk 50% of what I just made. Okay, then I lose. My win is cut off. Now I wanted more. I want my cash back. So I keep on trading until maybe I blow my account. So you know how stupid that sounds, bro. Like, even if I'm in a winning trade, the day I end up either blowing the account or minus. Okay, so I want to talk more about the last week, okay? I passed one account, okay? I made 1.3k, 2k, 1.2k on the day, and then I said I want more. So I risked 600, lost it. Then I don't remember. I just spiraled and lost account in one day, the funded one. I lost it. Then I bought I bought like, it was in a span of 1 and 2 days, so the total was around 13 accounts. I doom spent money to buy so many accounts that I end up blowing. So as you can tell, I'm very undisciplined in this current moment. But I gotta say that my friend gave me some sort of hope, and also he put me in a different mindset, which actually put me in place in the right mindset. Right now I have the right mindset, okay? But as I see, I'm still doing mistakes. I'm still doing the undisciplined stuff. But I need to change. I need to get back to a clear mindset to be trading again. So going broke after making some money is like very realistic thing. But I could have prevented it so easily with risk management and my money management, which I'm still trying to figure it out. What is a good money management when trading is just such an active thing to do with money? Because one account can mean 10x of your money, your initial investment. But the trading money is just fluctuates too much. Like, I'll be very honest, it is like that. And right now I kind of have my back against the wall. It is low-key difficult since I haven't made money in a month. but I know, like for a fact, is that I have the skill, and I'm just falling into the beginner's mistake, bro. Honestly, and I wish to get back on my feet very soon, because I love the history of this channel. You see, like 1 month lose everything, next month 10K. So you never know. Maybe next month, in the next few months, I make high 5 figures. You never know. So thank you for listening to me.